when I first started making these stories about women attraction on NoFap, I would make a video for every single time it happened. But recently, I've kind of strayed away from that because, you know, it gets old. I get sick of making them. So now I only make them if it's really insane or if I learn something from the interaction. Okay? And I start off most of these, every video of this type by saying back in the day, I never used to get any attraction towards me. And then I started to not jerk off and something just switched and now it happens to me quite often. Not bragging, guys. Like it's once it happens to you, it's like once the thrill wears off for the first couple times, it just comes like, oh wow, okay, it's not that great. Like it's cool, it's okay, but it's not like, wow, my life's like so much better. Like, bro, my happiness is just skyrocketed because women think I'm attractive now. Nah, it just, bro, it's just regular, honestly. Like you think your life's just gonna be so much better, but when it happens, man, it's not that different. But I was walking in Woolworths the other day and I learned something from an interaction that happened. Okay, it was a women attraction story, guys, yeah, it was. I was in my grey sweats, just come from a leg day. I love leg day. Oh, that's my favourite day. But I just come back from a leg day and I was in grey sweats. I wasn't thinking anything of it, but you know, now I realise grey sweats for a dude is kind of like leggings and a sports bra for chicks. Like it's kind of like a thirst trap, alright? I mean, I knew it, but I didn't really pay much attention to it. And you know, I was walking through Woolies and this girl that I've spoken to before, or kind of, I've like had an interaction with her before. She works there. She was at the self-service desk and I had a conversation with her. I made her laugh. So I could tell, bro, I don't know why, but whenever I just make a chick laugh and I'm not being funny, it's just, I just know that, fuck, they think I'm good looking. You know? Like, it's either that or maybe something I said was just comedic when bro, I just say like normal shit to them and like, ah! It's like full on, I'm like a fucking comedian to these women when I don't say anything funny, but only when they like me this happens. So I've spoken to this chick before and she liked me and I was walking past her and you know, she was wearing the mask and she, you know how people, they go like this. Does it see they're smiling? So I watch her eyes. I watch her eyes look at me and they go, they veer down right to right to where my little pepe is, right? And I was like, fuck, wow, yeah, she just looked at my dick, like full on, there's no hiding that. And, you know, once you start to lock eyes with people, like back in the day, I could never hold eye contact with anyone. The camera, I couldn't. I was always like, duh. Sometimes I still do it with the camera, but you know, I couldn't really keep eye contact with people very often. It was hard for me to keep eye contact for more than 2 seconds. It'd feel weird, but now I just, you know, it's normal. I like to do it. And so I'm keeping eye contact, I watch where her eyes go. They don't go to the side. They ain't gonna go to the other side here. They don't go up. They veer down. And I go, okay, yep. So I'm now 100% sure she likes me, okay? And then I see her again, and now she's doing what she's doing, just walking around Woolies, packing shit up, but she has her mask down under her chin. And you know, I wasn't wearing a mask. cancel me, guys. Fucking cancel me because I wasn't wearing a mask. Anti-mask. No, I just, I don't know. I don't know why I wasn't wearing a mask. Just, yeah, cancel me. What are you gonna do? Find me. Victoria Police, find me. But yeah, this taught me something because I went back into time travel, right? A lot of people say time travel isn't real. When you look back into your past, you're literally time traveling. Like full on, it's fucked. Like I've had this thought when I was smoking one time and I was like, what the fuck? Time travel is so real. You can just look back into your past and you're time traveling. But nah, it's full on fried. I was time traveling back into year 8, right? I had a crush on this girl, my biggest crush on a girl that I ever had throughout my whole life. Shout out to her. But I was in year 8 and we were in the library, bro. I never used to read the books in reading time. The only book I would read is the Guinness Book of World Records, and I would just look at the photos because I used to hate reading. Now I love it, but back in the day, because they were forcing me to do it, I'd be like, fuck that, I'm not reading. What the fuck, what a waste of time. I'd rather read the Guinness Book of World Records and Ripley's Believe It or Not. Fuck that shit. But, you know, I was in reading class with my crush sitting across from me, and, you know, I was noticing her, and her legs were, boom, together like this. I was sitting like this and I noticed her legs were together, so I put them like that. Then she put her legs like that. And you know what I did? I put my legs like that. When you see something or someone that you like, copying them subconsciously shows that, okay, I like you. Like, what other reason would there be for this chick to put her mask under her chin? Okay, but because before she saw me, she had a mask all the way up, like this, like, oh no, come and see, guys, 6 feet, get vaccinated. And when she saw me, I wasn't wearing one, boom, just like that, under her chin. And I swear she did some other shit. I think I might have wrote it down here. You know, I never really script my videos or anything like that, but recently I've just been running some dot points, you know. Yes, the reason that they do this, right, the reason they make it so subtle, like it's such a subtle thing, like pulling the mask down and looking at my meat, it's very subtle. But you know what I realize is 99% of the time, women are more afraid to approach a man than you are to approach a chick. Like, let's be honest. Cold approaching a chick when you don't do it regularly is terrifying. It is terrifying. Like, it's one of the worst things in the world to do, man. Like, your heart. I remember my first time doing it, man. I fucking almost had a panic attack when I was like, hey, what's like some fun things to do around here? I was looking all over the place, but I was fucking nervous that first time. But imagine how chicks feel. Imagine how I can't imagine. I guarantee it's almost 10 times worse if you're a chick and you want to approach a guy. So why do you think they do the most subtle things to show you that they like you? Like they'll look you in the eyes a couple times. They might do this. Like you guys, if you guys are familiar with my channel, you know, if they're walking, this happened to me a couple times. They're walking their shirts over their butt. They see you, boom, they lift it up just so they can show you. Oh, look at my butt. It was just an accident though. I felt like lifting my shirt up. They do subtle things to show you that they want you to approach them, because they're not going to be like out of the blue. They're going to be, oh, hey, like you're really attractive. Like, what's your Snapchat? Like when a chick does that to me, kind of freaks me out to be like, what the fuck? Like, you're fucking weird, cunt. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't even want to give you my Snapchat anymore because it's just, no, it doesn't happen. Chicks don't approach dudes. Like, you as a man are meant to approach the woman. So that's why they do subtle things to show you that they like you, okay? But if you never get approached by chicks, don't feel bad, because imagine how terrifying and nerve-wracking it is if you're a chick approaching like a dude that you find attractive. Bro, I couldn't imagine. Bro, it's so hard for me still, even to this day, to cold approach chicks sometimes. And I can't imagine if I'm a fucking chick and I'm doing that to dudes. I can't imagine how hard it would be. So, you want to know why you don't get approached by chicks? It's because it's fucking hard for them to do it. But, as I said, if you see a subtle thing, most of the time, 99% of the time, it's not a coincidence. So, cold approach them and just say, hey, what's up? What's your name? My name's Lil Finny, and I do NoFap. I'm celibate, so fucking get on your knees right now, baby. Just, what's the worst that's gonna happen if you cold approach them? She says no! She says no when you ask for a Snapchat. My god! Fuck! Don't! Fuck. Shut the fuck up, pussy. Like, that happened to me before. Once it happens, you're like, oh, was that it? Was that what I was fucking afraid of? Like, she said no. She said no. Like, I've been rejected before. Yeah, it's a fuck feeling, but once you get over it, it's actually like a good thing. It's like, oh my god, like, why would I even want to fucking get her number if she doesn't like me? Like, it's like trying to become mates with a dude that doesn't even fuck with you. It's like trying to force a mateship. Doesn't make sense. But yeah, that's it. Stay salubs. Peace and love. Frick the system.